Oh, I forgot to take that bag of trash to town. Now it's got to sit there all weekend till Monday.
What's up, YouTube? Saturday morning. I'm batching it. Wife and kids are at the, they're playing baseball. And I got a new camera, so I'm wanting to try it out. Pretty stoked so far. We're gonna go load up jugs of diesel and refill some of the machines. We got stuff to do today. Load up. Good boy. Alright, so we're gonna head to town. Me and Chuck E. Cheese. We're gonna go get us a little bit of diesel for the tractor and for the skid steer. And when we get back, maybe Mark will be back. He's supposed to be bringing a dump truck and a skid steer. And we're gonna put gravel on the dirt road because they've widened it since he built his house. And we basically just have mud out here whenever it rains. We got 2 weeks of rain coming up, so we'll have that. Do I wash my truck or do I not wash my truck? It's like, I don't know. Stay tuned. We're headed back to the house. Got fuel. Ready for a day of just absolutely whatever, I guess. You know, some things you guys don't know about me. Is that a dump truck? That's a dump truck. That's not a dump truck. That's a fertilizer truck. Everybody's fertilizing their fields. Why am I not fertilizing my field right now? I mean, if I want grass to grow, I'm gonna have to do that. Anyways, so things about me most people don't know. 1, in the morning when I wake up, before I brush my teeth, I have bad breath. 2, sometimes I drive my truck and I'll be in 5th gear and forget to shift into 6th gear. 3, I need to check the mail. You got tricked. You were looking out that side. Didn't even realize the door was open. Golly, what are they spreading? It smells like poop. That is awful. Turn the e-brake off or release it. Yeah, they've got to be spreading dookie. That's nasty. Nope, apparently somebody else spread dookie because they're spreading commercial fertilizer, which is what I'm going to most likely going to spread. Because we did it one year and it seemed to do pretty well, and you know what you're getting in there. Whereas sadly, when you get like chicken litter or something like that, it's good stuff, but you may just be getting wood chips. You know, sometimes it's not as consistent, and and you can get things in your fertilizer like weed killers, and you can get all kinds of different additives in there that's help keep trees and junk from growing out in your field. You know, just help you manage it better while still fertilizing it and giving you real good looking grass. This is how rich folk put fuel in their tractors, with a jug. If you have to do it with a fuel jug, the new ones nowadays, it's like 20 minutes to pour out 5 gallons. But something like this is fantastic. I got this at Yamaha of Harrison. They got a bunch of them. They got these big old jugs. They got the tube with the little extension, and then they got this little bender here that makes it so much easier to pour it in there. Then you open a vent like the old ones we used to use, and it just pours out in seconds. I mean, I'd really like to have a pump and do this like everybody who's big time, but I don't have one, so this is the next best way. Ugh. far as using a jug, I absolutely love these jugs. Oops. Messy. Just relaxing. Sweet. So I shot like almost no footage, and I got like 28% battery life left. At 27 now. That's pretty terrible, to be honest. But for what the camera is willing to do and what it does, I guess that's fairly good. Anyways, so we got some fuel in the machines, and the reason we got to fuel them up is because we're going to start building the motocross track here. We've started, and we're going to continue. Working on it. We've got a little like 30-foot double over here, and a little teeny tiny tabletop, and a couple little lanes, a little corner jump down there that I put there in the wrong angle. So I'm going to have to move it. We're going to try and take it off out in the woods a little bit. Just have a place at home where we can practice and we can run little motos, and where my kids can ride. Because I keep saying I'm going to do it, and I don't ever get it done. So the way I see it, if I don't do it now, they're going to be grown up, and I'll never stopped and made it happen. The other things that I want to do in life really aren't all that important. Well guys, a little change in plans for the afternoon. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take one of my favorite attachments on the tractor. Pretty much got it on there all the time. And we're going to take it over to Mark's house. Mark's going to have a dozer over there, and he's going to be grading his yard. And while he's grading and shaping it, after he gets it where he wants it, I'm going to drag the landscape rake, I believe is what it's called, behind the tractor and clean up the rocks and whatnot. Before we get started, we'll go ahead and kind of look at it a little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell in the distance, but it's real smoky out here, and it smells like smoke, so it's obviously smoke. But I don't know if they're burning Baker's Prairie or what's going on, but there's been a lot of smoke out here since probably about 11 o'clock this morning. So this right here is like my favorite implement. It's a landscape rake. It's 8 foot wide. There was a guy that had it, and I wanted it since before I even had a tractor. I seen it when I was with a buddy of mine. It was his neighbor, and he was buying a trailer, and I'm like, dude, we need that, And it sat there for several years, and I kept telling my buddy, hey man, let him know that I'd like to buy it, because I knew his tractor had been sitting a long time. He hadn't been using it, so anyways, he got a hold of him, and the guy ended up selling it to me at a really good price. And it's fantastic. Really cool guy too. All right, let's go to Mark's. So we're over here now, and Mark's already started working on the road a little bit, as you can see. He's gonna straighten that up and then on up into his yard. But while we're doing that, or he's doing that, let him get ahead of me, because I'm just gonna be kind of finished work. I'm gonna explain to you how this works. These fingers on here drag just like a blade, but they catch all the rocks and the big stuff, and they let the dirt seep on through. It'll build up kind of high, and the dirt will keep on seeping through. So that way you're left with good dirt and not a lot of rocks. I use it on the motocross track. I use it on the driveway. I use it pretty much anywhere I can. I even drag it through the garden to get little debris and little rocks out of it, and it's honestly probably one of my favorite implements that I have.
And that's Effie, and she's a little bit itchy and a little bit stinky. Smells a little bit like a skunk, and she doesn't like me talking about it all the time.
Start by working on the road just a little bit. He's kind of already done what he's going to do down here, and show you how it works. Well guys, it's getting dark. We didn't end up getting done what we wanted to get done. We started taking a little bit more out of the yard to make the road wider, so there really wasn't a whole lot of cleanup to do, but you guys got to see how one of my favorite implements works, and so that's what I intended to do. Anyways, it's been a good Saturday. Hope you guys had a good one too. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks and God bless. See ya.